Okay, so this is question 1. It's an algebra question, it's a simultaneous equations question, and this is your Easter mock that you were given over the Easter time. So, let's have a look at this question. It says 3x plus 2y is equal to minus 7, and 5x plus 37 is equal to 3y. Now, if you remember about simultaneous equations, guys, it means that the y value in the first equation is the same as the y value in the second. Likewise, the x values are the same in both of these equations as well, which means that we can add and subtract the values together. And if you might remember, in solving any algebra problem, you need to be able to have only one variable. So in this case, we either have to have x or we have to have y. So you have to get rid of one of them. So the first thing I notice is they throw a little bit of a curveball here. So 5x plus 37 is equal to 3y. I'm going to change that to 5x minus 3y is equal to minus 37. And the reason for that is, it's just easier. I have my x, my y, and my number on the other side. So underneath that I'll put the other one, which is 3x plus 2y is equal to minus 7. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll make the y values the same. So to do that, I'm going to have to multiply the top line by 2, and I'm going to have to multiply the bottom line by 3. And let's see what happens. So 2 multiplied by 5x gives me 10x. 2 multiplied by minus 3y gives me minus 6y is equal to minus 74. Well, down here, 3 times 3x is going to be 9x plus 6y is equal to minus 21. So my y's can now cancel. So I'm going to get 19x is equal to minus 95, which means that my x value is going to equal minus 95 divided by 19. X is equal to minus 5. Okay, so we have a value for x now. We can use this value to find our value for y. So you can pick any of these equations here. I'll pick the first one. So it's going to be 5 bracket minus 5. So I've just subbed in minus 5 for x there. Minus 3y is equal to minus 37. That's when we go minus 25. Minus 3y is equal to minus 37. Bring the minus 25 across. Minus 3y is equal to minus 37 plus 25. Minus 3y is equal to minus 12. Now I'm not looking for minus y, I'm looking for plus y, so just change the signs. 3y is equal to 12, and y is going to equal 12 divided by 3, y is going to equal 4. Alright, so now I have solved the equation x is equal to minus 5, y is equal to 4. So part B is an inequality question. So 3x plus 5 is less than or equal to 6x minus 10. The best advice I can give you here, guys, is don't treat this sign any differently to an equal sign, except in one exceptional case, which we will see in this question. So I'm just going to write it out. 3x plus 5 is less than or equal to 6x minus 10. So I'm going to bring the x's to one side, the numbers to the other. So that's going to become 3x minus 6x is less than or equal to minus 10 minus 5. Which gives me minus 3x is less than or equal to minus 15. Now this is the exception I was talking about. Because these are negative values here, we're looking for the positives. When you change anything to a positive, so well, what I'm actually doing is I'm multiplying it by minus 1. So minus 1 multiplied by 3x gives me, or minus 1 multiplied by minus 3x gives me 3x. Minus 1 multiplied by minus 15 gives me 15. But I have to change the direction in which that sign goes. I'm really going to emphasize that by using another colour, because that is a very important part of inequalities. It's really the only difference that can occur. Alright, so just make sure you change the direction, and now I can finish it off just like I can for any regular algebra question. So it's going, x is going to be less than or equal to 15 divided by 3. X is going to be greater than or equal to 5. Okay, and then it says down here, show the solution set to part B. Now this is where I have to draw your attention to up here, because x is an element of the real numbers, which means that every single number counts. Alright, and 5 is included because of that sign there, so I'm going to have full on dot like that coloured in to represent that 5 is included, and x is greater than, so I thicken the line. And the reason I thicken the line is because they're looking for real numbers. And real numbers, oh sorry, you may not have been able to see that, but yeah, just coloured in that 5 dot and thickened the line up as far as there. Okay, because 5 is included in all the numbers, even these like decimals and fractions and irrational and rational numbers in between these are all included as well. Okay, and that was the algebra question.